Hey guys, I wanted to do another video so that Rochelle and I are on track with the Vlogmas schedule. I think this will be 8 or 9. She has a video that's either uploading or getting ready to post, so hopefully we didn't write the same number or else it's going to be confusing. But anywho, I want to go ahead and do my favorite Christmas songs. I kind of wanted to wait until I wasn't congested anymore, but I've about decided with this weather that that's like just how it's going to be. I'm just going to sound like a Muppet until at least summer gets here. So I'm not going to attempt to sing all of these. There are a few I'm a little concerned you might not be like totally familiar with, but we'll see. The first one is Run Run Rudolph by Chuck Berry, and I'm kind of like late to the party on liking this song. It's very catchy. I first heard it in Jonathan Taylor Thomas's I'll Be Home for Christmas movie, and I heard it in another Christmas movie I watched recently too. Might have been Home Alone. I can't remember. But I was like, oh, what is that song? I really am enjoying that. And I've heard it on the radio and stuff before and like have changed the channel, and it just wasn't something I necessarily gravitated towards. And now I kind of like it. It's definitely got that like Chuck Berry 50s, 60s twist vibe to it. And it's about Rudolph like getting it together and helping Santa deliver the toys and stuff. And, it's just a cute song. It's something different than just Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but I like that one. And that's by Chuck Berry, who also did the twist and all those kind of songs. And then the next one, my favorite version of White Christmas is actually not by Bing Crosby, which is surprising as much as I love the movie. I actually think my favorite is by the Drifters. They're another like 50s, 60s kind of Motown group. And they sing White Christmas. And it's just it's more upbeat. Like the original White Christmas is kind of slow and kind of like a sleeper, like cocktail party kind of song. And this is much more, I feel like, kind of I don't want to say a dance it because you can't really dance to it, but I just really like it. And I like that he kind of takes the White Christmas to like some different levels and some different octaves, and they kind of play around with it, and it's a lot more fun. I think it's my favorite version. It's like exactly the opposite of the original, much more upbeat and more fun, I think. And then the third is the Nutcracker soundtrack. I think it's probably no secret on this channel that we love the Nutcracker. We're actually going this Saturday, which is why I'm like rushing to try to get my house clean. Sorry I keep playing with my hair. I actually am due for a haircut Friday and to color this gray hair on top, so I keep messing with it because it's bothering me. But anyways, we are going to see the Nutcracker. And Rochelle and her cousin Erin and my good friend Shelly and I have all are going and have tickets and are really excited about it. And so any song from that, in particular, I love the Waltz of the Flowers, and then which is kind of like the main like dun 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 dun. And then I love, of course, the Sugar Plum Fairy. Everybody loves that song, and I really like the Waltz of the. I don't know if it's called Waltz or Dance of the Snow Fairies, but it's the one where they all come out in their beautiful white costumes, and as they're dancing, like the song gets faster and faster, and the snow is falling, and it ends up being this like big dramatic snow scene, but it's my favorite. And that's just the soundtrack when Christmas time comes, like I can listen to it over and over again. I found Nutcracker Radio on Pandora, and it's kind of like a mix of songs from the Nutcracker, and then they play like Carol of the Bells and some more kind of classical type things, but I'm really enjoying that because it's predominantly songs from the Nutcracker. And then the fourth one is Snow from the movie White Christmas. Rochelle and I ought to practice it and sing it for you, but it's the song where they're on the train and they're singing about how they're excited because when they get to Vermont, there's going to be lots of snow there. And Rochelle and I, and Andrew actually, he sings it too sometimes. Or sometimes Rochelle will just start in the car and she'll be like, snow, 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 snow. And we'll just go back and forth and kind of sing it with each other. But like, especially the last couple of like winter storms that we've had here in Virginia have been super lame. And Rochelle and I both were kind of pulling for like actual snow. And so we always sing that song. Or if it snows, we sing that song. We really don't have to have an excuse. But that's one of our favorites. And then the fifth one is Here Comes Santa Claus, and that is the Elvis Presley version. There's a lot of different ones. I feel like Gene Autry maybe sang it first. I'm not sure. I'm sure it has like some kind of origin from somewhere, but the first person I remember singing it is Gene Autry, the kind of cowboy singer. But Elvis is the one that sings. It's kind of like a similar with the Drifters' White Christmas. It's more of an upbeat, just kind of like dancier version of the song. And it's a lot faster too. I mean, he just puts his own like Elvis spin on it, and I really enjoy that. And I've been listening to it with my class, and they're also enjoying it. It's much better than the SpongeBob Christmas album. And speaking of Christmas albums that I enjoy, definitely honorable mention on this goes to the Cheetah Girls Christmas soundtrack. Go ahead and judge me, but it's really good. And the NSYNC Christmas album. I know you all own it. You might as well fess up now. Number 6 is Christmas, Please Come Home. I always say this wrong. Christmas, Baby, Please Come Home. Darlene Love sang it first, and then Mariah Carey put it on her album with the All I Want for Christmas Is You song. And I really like the Mariah Carey version of it. It's just a good song. And it's one of those, like, if it comes out in your car, like, you find yourself doing hand motions with it, and you're just like, and it, you just feel it. I just always feel that song. And it's not that I'm missing someone or want them to come home for the holidays. It's just catchy, and I just really like it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the Mariah Carey version, although the Darlene Love is like super, super close. And then the 7th one is the Christmas Waltz. I heard that Mindy, I always say her last name wrong, Mindy Gledhill, do it, the chick that does the ukulele. I heard her sing it and liked it, and then I found the She and Him version, which is Zooey Deschanel's duo, or band or whatever, and that version's really good too. It's, I always forget the words, but the tune is like, something, 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 da da da, for you, and for me. But I don't know what the words are. But anyway, look it up. Christmas Waltz. It's really good. And evidently, it's a song that's been around for a long time. But it's another one that I'm kind of like just discovering now, in my adulthood. The next one is Happy Holidays. I did talk about this one last year, but I like it so much. It is is by Bing Crosby. It's from the movie Holiday Inn. But make sure you look for the beef like from a cow, Wellington remix, because that's the one that has like they've put kind of a gangster beat to it. And I heard it in a store last year and used the Shazam app to figure it out, because it had been stuck in my head for like weeks, and I hadn't heard it again, so I couldn't figure out what it was. And when I was typing it in to Google and like all this weird stuff that wasn't it coming up, but Shazam figured out what it was, and it is just so I mean, you just be in your car like, or at least that's what I do, which is probably why I get some strange looks when I drive through downtown. But anyways, number 9 is Cool Yule, Louis Armstrong. It was in the movie Serendipity, also at the beginning of I'll Be Home for Christmas. I'll Be Home for Christmas, by the way, has an amazing soundtrack, if you can't tell, because a lot of these songs are also, just by coincidence, part of that soundtrack. Cool Yule is the one about Saint Nick. Take a lick on a peppermint stick. It's just a good song. I just really like that. And it's another one that just kind of, this year I tried to pick some songs that were more upbeat than last year, and these are all kind of, to me, some that you just find yourself like doing the head wobble and all that good stuff too. And then number 10, Melaliki Maka by Bing Crosby. Most of you probably know it from the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, when he's looking out into the pool and he does it. And I was trying to think of how to sing it not nasally for you guys that don't know it. It's the one that's like, Melakaliki Maka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That one. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The something stars will shine by, no, something shine by day and all the stars at night. Sing it, Webster. Melakaliki Maka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. I'm trying to distract him because there's a dog on TV. Anyways, and then for hymns, I put this year, Oh Come All You Faithful. That's one whenever they sing it in church. Like, I don't want to say I get like weepy, but I get a little emotional just like thinking about the whole meaning behind Christmas and everything. And that's just a song. It gets to me. I just really like it. And I love to watch like people sing it because their faces change. You know, you can tell that they're like the words mean something to them. And so that makes it mean something to me, as cheesy as that sounds. And then the other one is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. I I don't know why this year I've just had that song in my head, and I really enjoy that one for some reason. And it's another one, you know, the words are beautiful, the tune's beautiful. There's a lot of history behind it, but it's just one when I see it in like the church bulletin, I'm like, yes, I like that song, and I know that song, and I can sing this song, and I get excited about it. And then number 13 is Away in a Manger. There are several different versions of Away in a Manger, which I did not realize. I was watching Andy Griffith's episode, The Christmas Story, where there's this old man that runs a department store named Ben Weaver, and he's like kind of old and crotchety, and he listens to them sing it through the window of the jail. They're having this Christmas party at jail, and they're singing it, and he listens to it and starts to harmonize with it. And it's like this pivotal moment of him kind of changing his like bad attitude about everything, and it turns out that he's just lonely and wants people to be with on Christmas. But yeah, there's a couple different versions of it. There's I know that like, well, it's kind of, I don't know if it's like a denominational thing or what, but I've heard it be saying like the typical like, away in a manger, no crib for a bed. And then I've heard away in a manger, no crib for a bed. And I don't know, like, if there's a significant difference in that or why it's that way. I have no idea, but I like both versions. I think the classic version is probably my favorite out of the two, but they're both pretty. And they're actually really pretty sung together. Maybe Rochelle and I can figure out how to do that. Do you like Tom Balling volunteering her to sing, like, a concert with me? She'll probably be like, no. But anyway, those are my favorite Christmas songs this year. Let me know what your favorites are in the comments below. Sorry about the nasally singing. I don't really have an excuse for that. But I will talk to you guys later, and I'm trying to figure out some cool videos. I have a Christmas ornament craft that I'm trying to make work for me, so hopefully that'll be up soon too. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.